Hi, my name is Ryan White from Sitepact. Today we will be looking into the Contact Form 7 extension for Klaviyo. If you have a website or you've been doing marketing, you've probably come across the Klaviyo platform. It's similar to MailChimp, but in my opinion, better. Is really good for e-commerce. However, there have been a lot of persons interested in connecting their Contact Form 7 form to Klaviyo because that will allow them to be able to utilize all the features on the platform without e-commerce. Let's jump into it. So this is our plugin. It's available in the WordPress public repository. However, we do have a pro version of this plugin, which I will be using in my demonstration. No need to worry, you can still use this version. You're still able to subscribe users to Klaviyo list, send your fields to Klaviyo. All of that works still. So let's get into it. My plugin has already been pre-configured. When you install the pro version of the plugin, this section is available. It's not available in the free version, so you'll not see this. My form has been pre-made for the video, and my Klaviyo settings has been pre-configured. Now, when you just visit this page for the first time, it will look like this. There will be no configuration. We edit the configurations here, and we map our form fields we map our Klaviyo fields to our form fields. And so in the pro version, there's support for custom fields. Currently, Klaviyo only allows us to send about 10 default fields. In the plugin, we're using about 7 because 2 of them are not relevant to this and custom fields. So I will do a test so that we can all see that it works and explain a few of the features. Let's get into it. So everyone knows that right now, everyone has gotten pretty big on GDPR, privacy, especially in the EU. And as a result, we have included a feature here to enable GDPR. If you check this box, a new field will appear on your form here as soon as you save it. If it does not appear, then you can always copy and paste this shortcode into the form itself. This will add a checkbox on your form on the front end, which we will see in a moment. But let's give our form a test. So this form, we're using a test form. It's already presented on a page here. We'll fill it out with some data and then see if it comes to our Klaviyo field here. I've already logged into Klaviyo. This is the profile section. Okay. Our plugin is configured to subscribe users to the Sitepact list. You can see your lists in Klaviyo by going here. And we can see that we have 1, 2, 3 lists. And if we check the plugin, we will see that we also have 3 lists. You're able to select the list here. If you're sending a phone number, the phone number must be in the international format or Klaviyo will not accept it. Then it has to have the full country code and dial code and then the phone number. Okay, let's do a test. Let's save this. So let's look at our form. Before we do that, let's look at our form. Right here, we can see that there's no checkbox. There's no privacy checkbox currently here. If we enable this in the plugin, right, and hit save and reload our form, we will see a privacy checkbox pop up on our screen right here, which is great. So now if users check this box, their details will be sent to Klaviyo. If they do not check the box, their details will not be sent to Klaviyo because that is implying that they do not agree to their data. They do not consent to getting their data sent somewhere else. Okay, let's do a test. Message. Let's put a test message there for now and hit submit. Once we hit submit, this data will be sent to Klaviyo. As you can see, our form has been successfully submitted. Let's see if this appears in Klaviyo. Let's do a reload. And here we have it. This is in Klaviyo. Now let's check the list to see if our user was subscribed to our list. As you can see, it says 0 members. You're probably thinking, well, it's not working. Well, it is working, but currently on this list, we have double opt-in enabled. And if double opt-in is enabled, the user will need to first click this email to be subscribed to the list. Now, there's a way to disable double opt-in in Klaviyo. It's on the list settings. If you disable it in the list settings here, this user will automatically be subscribed to the list. And we'll test it out in a moment. We'll update our list from this point. Yes, I want to subscribe. And once you do that, our user will be added to our list. Here it is. And if you want to double check to see if all of the details was sent over, here we have it: phone number, location, have your email, and they consented. Right, which is awesome. Oh, and this was the custom field that we added. It was need. If we go back to our form just to check it out, we can see that this was a custom field need, and we mapped it to the message field. Okay, let's disable this GDPR option and look at the Klaviyo metric flow. Now, you can select a metric that was already in Klaviyo and update it, or you can create a new custom event. So let's look at a new custom event. By the time you're using this plugin, if you're using it, this field will be in line with this one. So don't worry about that. We'll create a custom event and we'll give it a name. We'll call our event YouTube event. All right, and we're going to trigger this event. We're going to see if it works. We're sending all of the exact same details. However, we are excluding city from the user profile, but we're still sending it to the Klaviyo event. All right, let's see how that works. This is updated. Let's read all details, enter phone number, city, and message. Let's see what happens. Remember, we previously disabled the double opt-in, so this user should automatically be subscribed to this list. Let's see if it works. Okay, so now we come back to Klaviyo. We can see the user that we just subscribed. Let's look at all the events that took place. Immediately, we can see here that the user was subscribed to our Klaviyo list, and just below that, you can see our event and all of the details that were sent over. One important thing to note is that the city is available here, but it's not available here. That is because in our Klaviyo form settings, we excluded this field from the profile, but we're still sending it to the Klaviyo metric flow. Metric flows are really important. I won't give you a tutorial right now, but I'll give you a simple use case example for it. So let's go to flows. If we go to flows right now, we can create a custom flow, create from scratch. We'll call this YT, create flow, and select the custom metric that we just made, YouTube event, done. And what we can do from here is add an email to this. So for example, when someone submits a form, you can set up a trigger to send them a welcome email or a series of email over a couple of days, over a couple of hours, you know, or based on other things that they did. So it's really handy if you're looking to do a lot of, or if you're looking to send out a lot of marketing emails. So really, really handy plugin. The other feature is the enable unsubscribe, which is just as it sounds. You enter an email and you unsubscribe that email from your Klaviyo list. So what we also allow here is for you to select a different list to unsubscribe this email for. So you might have things on your website that you're only showing to people who are subscribed, and then they enter their email in that section again and get subscribed to a different list. You can choose to unsubscribe them from any list. All right, so it's really handy. So you don't need to use like a branded unsubscription page. You can create your own. All right, really great feature. That's pretty much it. It was made to be a very compact plugin. As you can see, it was integrated completely into Contact Form 7. We really hope that you like it. Ping us on our website if you have any questions. Website is sitepact.com. A link will be in the description. I'll also drop a link there with a tutorial for creating Klaviyo events, because that is a really, really useful. Everyone should want to use that. Right? It's pretty great. So I'll drop a link in the description. You can check that out. Hopefully enjoy your plugin. Bye.